India is looking to rapidly adopt clean energy technology. Addition of 30 to 50 gigawatts of new wind capacity and 20 to 30 gigawatts of solar capacity is anticipated by 2020. India is currently investing heavily in renewable forms of energy, and storing the energy that is produced is of utmost importance.
We do not have access to electricity in the entire country. There are remote places where you can even not extend your grid. So if you have to provide electricity at a time when it is not available, you do not have any option than to have a storage system.
I think we are clearly having a very large scale renewable energy, kind of expansion. And that kind of a large scale renewable energy cannot be integrated into the grid without energy storage.
Lithium-ion batteries, they have what we call high gravimetric energy density and high volumetric energy density. The high energy densities allows you to make the battery smaller and lighter. For example, if you think about the cell phones that you carry, the cell phones have lithium-ion batteries in there. About 20 or 30 years ago, such small cell phones would not have been possible, because lead-acid batteries, which are one of the competing technologies, they have very low energy densities, which makes their batteries very big and they take up a lot of volume.
Mission of UL is public safety. We're coming with humility to say, here's this century of knowledge and of procedures, and say, how do we customize it for India?
We're here today in India to really focus on sharing that knowledge with the broader government here in India and the people and the manufacturers around how to help with energy storage as well as electric vehicles and how to safely deploy those new technologies in the communities.
The reason for an energy summit like this came because of the feedback that we received from the stakeholders that we have been speaking to. Increase in the generation through renewable energy that has to be matched by a similar increase in the energy storage. Energy storage is today almost nil in India.
What energy storage augments is the uncertainty of when the solar or when the wind will actually generate electricity to actually providing electricity when the need is there.
Also, Government of India has mandated to move everything to 15% renewable, and to achieve those targets, energy storage will be one key critical component which has to be integrated into the system. Setting the right policies in place, planning a right program ahead, and setting the standards for who all are in the market to play in this arena will be very critical.
We need to adopt standards so that we can effectively and more safely deploy these technologies in India and grow it in a sustainable way. But at the same time, by adopting these standards, actually Indian manufacturers can find a quicker entry into global marketplace.
Now is a time to work on standards and regulations and understanding the safety of these energy storage systems.
Right now, largely we are dependent on import. By far we are dependent on import. But given the growth expectations that we have and the price requirements that we have, it's very necessary that we make them in India.
If you have your indigenous technology, you are going to be the number one in the market. And you need not depend on any other country for its imports.
We are ensuring that products that are appearing in the market do not fail, because the last thing you want with any new technology and adoption of new technology is failure.
The pure success depends on how best, how efficiently and how economically we are delivering energy to the last user is what decides the success of this energy storage.
Time is coming, is becoming ripe for takeoff of energy storage.
There is a clear first-hand put forward by the US companies by this initiative which UL is taking, and India should leverage it and take it to its benefit forward.
UL is taking the lead in working through the standards agenda and making it real for the industry and for common consumer.
If we do this right together, everybody wins.
The India Energy Storage Summit concluded in Delhi with 3 key takeaways: need for India-specific safety standards, to ensure improved battery performance and reliability. Create a testing and certification program under agencies like BIS to aid compliance of energy storage systems manufactured and assembled locally. Take advantage of the Make in India program by locally manufacturing batteries and other energy storage systems